Right,
Okay,
good afternoon, Facebook. This is Stephen and Ravel, and we're joined today by Nazir, and this is the Visionary Visionaries, and I'm going to hand over and say good afternoon, good day to both of you. Hello.
hello. How are you, Steven?
Well, I'm good. I'm good. Now, uh, you wanted to change the topic for today, so I'm going to leave you to explain.
Okay, I hope that the camera will work good.
The camera's fine. I've now put you full screen, so we can see you both perfectly.
Oh, it's okay. Firstly, I want to say that good afternoon from all the viewers that will see us on you from UK, and good evening from Pakistan. And do you want to say something, Papa? Good evening. Yeah.
Stephen, Harry, good evening.
Good evening. It's nice to talk again, and I'm just going to check a few things. So if you can carry on, I'll be back in a moment.
Okay. We are live.
Yes, we are live. Yes.
Okay, so I want to start my our show that the Visionary Visionaries. Today is the second part of the transformation or about the change, and I want to like to talk about it. But firstly, I want to encourage all of the viewers that will see us on our live video on Facebook, that come up please and join us and comment on it and share it, so we can be heard and seen by other audience of Facebook also. So today the topic is transformation. So the transformation is a change, that we can make in our thoughts, that we can make in our feelings. And I want to share that by default, our mind is producing negative thoughts. You know, Stephen, there is 60,000 thoughts that came in our mind in 1 minute.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And they all are negative because the Almighty or the Creator make our mind default system negative, and it depends on us that what we choose. If we choose positivity, then our mind start working towards it. Otherwise, it all the time it creates negativity. Like if we are in some situation with some friends, or we start observing, the human can start observing negativity firstly, but we can train our mind, to see positivity. So is that interesting?
It is. Yes. I mean, could you explain a bit more about how we can train our minds?
Yes, we can train our minds, like we should see positivity in everything, in every situation. Like if you are in some situation and you feel that you feel sadness, you feel negativity, or you feel anything, then you should focus on the things that is positive in that situation, because there are two aspects in everything, good and bad. So why not we should celebrate good? Why not we should celebrate happiness? Why not we should celebrate every good energy and create it around us? So I think that we should train our mind by saying good, by smiling more.
I agree. There are other things that can go wrong during the day, and if we look for the good in each situation, then we'll feel better. If we look at the things that go wrong and concentrate on those, then we may miss things that will make us feel good.
Yes. Okay. Like you are doing 2 or 3 shows in a day. So your intention is what is the intention behind every show?
Different. Right. Thank you for asking. Different shows have different intentions. The show that I do on Mondays just to go through them with David, is for anybody who wants to go live on Facebook, and it teaches them how to do it, and it answers the questions, and everybody's welcome to join us there. On Tuesday, we have a new show, myself and Tina, which is about repurposing. And once we've done the video today, what happens next? Well, as you know, we put it on YouTube and then promote it from there. So what we're talking about is taking something that's been recorded and using it elsewhere. And it can be on YouTube, it can be on Vimeo, it can be on your blog post, all the ways to actually give it a second life, because there are, as we know, more people watch the replay than the live, and again, more people will watch it if we put it onto YouTube and onto other sites like that. On Wednesday, I do a show with Irene, and that is sponsored by One Stop Live, and that's for people who know how to do Facebook Live and want people to hire them. So you can advertise your services, you can advertise that you'll host a show, that you'll produce a show, that you'll be a guest on the show. You can put your profile there, you can say what you're charging for and how much you're going to charge, and One Stop will advertise it for you free of charge, and that's a good place for broadcasters to go to actually, I mean, we've learned a lot, we've learned a great deal over the years in terms of how to broadcast. Now we want to share our knowledge, which is why.
Okay, interesting. Interesting. Hello? Simon,
Yeah.
can you hear?
I can hear you, yes.
Hello?
Hello?
I think that Steven video is just stopped. So I just continue that he is doing so many shows, and he do 2 shows. To do is that we want to feel good. We want to feel good, and so that's why we are doing it. And I hope that Steven, yes, you came back. Okay.
Yeah, we're good. Well done. Yeah, I think there was a technical problem there. The thing that we have to remember is that this technology that we're using, when it works, it's wonderful, but occasionally it will go wrong. And the only thing you
Yes.
need to do when it goes wrong is to refresh your browser and come back in again. That's all. Right.
That's lovely.
Okay.
You are telling us.
Yep. The shows have different purposes. And then on Thursday, 2 shows in the morning for people in Britain to encourage people in Britain to actually come live on video. And we've accomplished some of that. There's a lot of work to do. And then on Friday is with Angelica teaching German. So all the shows have a purpose. They're all aimed at different people. And like today's show is aimed at building a community, which is international, isn't it? Can you explain a little bit more about the community you're building, that's being built?
Yes, I want to explain about the community we are building. But actually, my intention of asking this question is also getting knowledge that what you are doing. But I want to ask that, do you want to feel good by doing it, or do you want to, what is your intention after doing show? You feel good, or what?
Right. Okay, that's a very good question. I do the shows because I enjoy doing them. I do the shows because people enjoy watching them, and that's good. I do the shows to meet new people, which I do every week, well, every day of every week, because new people watch the shows. And after the show, I feel that I've achieved something. Now, the reasoning behind that is that I do courses, and people who see that when I do what I do, people know that know what I'm talking about. When it comes to live video, I can answer most of the questions, and therefore my courses on Skillshare and Udemy sell.
Okay, that's very good. I also see your that course on Umere when you send it to me. And yes, thank you so much. You answer the question, my question, and now I want to answer your question. And your question
Okay.
is that we are building community. Yes, we are building community, and we are a purpose from the visionary visionaries that we can make more and more people connected through this page, and we can promote love, peace, and motivate people, not only ourselves in our daily routines, and the people who see or watch us, whether online, whether live, or whether after when the show will replay. See us when the show replay. So yes, it will be good when we build community and making it nearer and nearer. So I think it's fine, good.
Yeah. I mean, it is one step at a time, and anybody who's watching the video, please share it. And if you are watching from the page, then please like the page, because that helps us. When you say that you like the page and like the show, we go on and we'll do other shows. So it's very important, and we welcome your comments and interaction. Now, I noticed on the first show, just give me a moment, we had viewers from England and Pakistan, and at the moment we don't have any viewers from anywhere. So we have to work out where they've gone.
I hope that the people who are watching us can join us, and I hope that yes, Rahmatullah, Rahmat. Somebody is watching.
Somebody is watching. Thank you, Remat. It's always difficult when it shows that there's nobody watching, and you wonder. I mean, obviously the replay will have people watching, but it's good to have people watching live. And thank you for commenting. We'd like to speak to Remat as well. How can he help us? How can Remat help us? How can he help?
Yes, Rahmat will help us by contributing his thoughts and his views with us. So, what do you think, that Rahmat, that how can we promote positivity through our page, and how can we motivate people from our page? So, I hope that you will tell us, and please share our page. Please share our post on your timeline as well. So I think that it's okay.
Yeah.
We will get our viewers again, and yes. So what do you think, that how we could promote positivity more?
No, that's the question, and it's the question that we're all seeking an answer to, because it's most days you can, some days you can't. But the thing is that what we've got to try and do is to get the message out, and Rema is saying he will help get the message out. So we appreciate that. I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly as well.
Okay.
So how can we move forward? How can we get people involved? That's the question. It is one step at a time, and people will watch the replays. But getting people involved and to come on camera. I mean, anybody who watches the shows is welcome to join us on camera at any time. And I'll just put that up. So you can join us on camera if you wish. Just press the link. I'm just going to see if the link's there. Could you talk for a moment while I check out the link, Rebel?
Okay, yes. I just want to say that thank you so much, Rahmat, that you are participating and watching us, and I hope that you will share our show, and you should encourage. We should encourage and support one another by promoting peace. And I know that Rahmat is also doing providing education to in his school, and I hope that his work will go forward, and this is also the kind of positivity that he is creating on his level. So thank you so much, Ahmed. You are doing this. And what is his comment? What is yes, by supporting education in remote area of what is by supporting the education in remote area? Yes, yes. This is a good answer. That when people get educated, then it will be by supporting. Okay. Yes. So he is saying that we create positivity by supporting education in remote areas of Balochistan and Pakistan, because he is living there in Balochistan, Pakistan. So and he is serving there as a teacher. So
Hmm.
his point is that we can promote education there. So
Yeah.
that's good. You should do work for it, and we'll appreciate your efforts, Rahmat. And but my question is from you, that how you motivate yourself, how you create positivity in you and around you. So tell us by commenting on it.
Right.
Yes,
I've just posted the link to join us on the page. So if you look a bit further up the page, Ramat, you will actually see the link. And if you do want to join us live on air, then you are welcome to.
yes.
And
I think
so, yep. Sorry. Yeah.
it's okay. So okay, you are talking about. I saw on your timeline that there is election in your country. So what is the result of that?
We have an election on June 8th. Last year we voted to leave the EU, which is 28 countries working together, trading together, and controlling borders, controlling commerce, controlling everything, and making laws which each country must obey. So it's 28 countries working together. And our Prime Minister at the time had a problem, and he decided that he would ask the people, do they want to leave the EU?
Hmm.
And he was expecting them to say no. But unfortunately, people said yes. So we have to leave the EU now. And it's a question of whether we leave it and just Great Britain is on its own, or
Okay.
whether we keep part of it. But that's what the election's about. The election is about Europe. It's about being part of Europe. It's about trading with Europe, and then it's about education and military. It's a range of topics, all which have been talked about for the next 3 weeks. And then on June 8th, we will vote. Right. And in the meantime, we've got an answer from Rema, which says,
Okay, that's good.
we'd like to read it. Can you see it? By watching motivational speakers and videos, moreover, right. Okay. Now, that's a good point.
Yes. Yes.
We may live in a situation which we have no control over. Our state, our country, the conditions laid down by the country are difficult. And there is nothing we can do about that. We can vote every so often, but we cannot change it permanently, although we can make a difference in our own neighborhood. But with those things going on in the background, to remain focused and positive, you have to do something. And I like Remat's idea of actually listening to motivational speakers and watching videos, because that's a good idea.
Yes. And there is a problem of voice there, and I just get your some of the points that you say, that yes, it's good that we should listen motivational videos,
Yep.
because I think when I because our thinking creates, when we think again and again the same thoughts, it's become our beliefs, and then we will respond according to our belief system. We attract and respond according to our belief system, which I heard and which I feel is like that. So when we listen to some people who say just positive words, motivating words, then it will create enthusiasm. I think it's a external good source for motivation.
It is. I agree. It's basically we need to take time to look at how we can help. And the first place to help is to help yourself. I'd just like to say to Rema, thank you for your comments.
Yes.
So put that on. Right. Okay. Yeah, because if you're not optimistic, then it's difficult to help others be. So you have to start with yourself, don't you? You
Yes.
have to first you learn to be optimistic, and then you can teach others.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. You agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that. That firstly, we should learn optimistic. We should learn see positivity in everything, and then we can teach to others.
Indeed.
Thank you so much.
Right.
So we get a very good comment.
It is. It's the fact that we are a community. I mean, we are in England and Pakistan, divided by thousands of
Yes.
miles, but through video we can actually connect, and we can share ideas, we can share thoughts, we can share dreams simply by using live video. And there is something which we can do. If you just give me a moment, I'm just going to try something.
Yes, yes, you can do.
I was trying to find something, so give me a second. Right, what we can do, and this is new today, so I'm just going to share it, and hopefully you'll be able to see it. Just give me a second while I adjust this.
Okay.
And I'm going to cross over to here. And can you see that? This is my town of devisers, and this is their web page. And you can see, can you see the first graph at the top?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And basically devisers is in Wiltshire in England. You can see devisers there on the map, and it's got a marketplace. And I'm just going to try and find something interesting. Oh yeah, I'll do.
वो दिखा रहे हैं.
Okay. Those
Okay,
are.
that's
Can you see that?
yes, I am saying that. It's very interesting.
Right. So we can share now share things from each of the locations, and this is our local, one of our local parks. So that was just a short look at what we can do in terms of future shows we could actually share. And if you to find some websites and I was to find some websites, we could tell a story of life in the UK and life in Pakistan.
Yes. Okay. In the next show, inshallah, we will share some story. I will share some story of my town, and I will eager to listen some of latest story from your town as well.
It sounds like a good plan. So
Yes.
all we need to do is find the websites, and if you give me the links to the websites, then I can display them on the screen in much the same way. In much the same way that we can display pictures. So we can display pictures and we can display websites now. So the technology is helping us to tell our stories. And I'm going to drop that back down again, and we're back there. So
Okay. So I think that we should conclude our show, today's show, and yes, and I want to say that we should be positive and we should be moving forward, although little bit, but we should consistently do something which we want to do. But I want that seven today's show. You should conclude today's show. It's up to now. It's up to you now.
yes, Shirley, yeah. To everybody who's been watching us today, thank you. It's been a pleasure, Rebel and Nazir. Look forward to seeing you again. And if you like the show, please share it, and we'll see you again. Take care. Bye for now.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you very much.